Okay, hello chess friends. Let's try this one again. I really hope that finally it's gonna work. Damn. Okay. Let me see now if everything is fine. So, okay, let's try this one again. I think everything is fine now, so you can challenge me, guys. I'm gonna play a regular game. I'm gonna just play. Oh, we have played already before Magic Tau. Okay. Let's see now this particular line. Okay, knight a6, knight c5. Okay, he has a good protection of this. Now trying f5. High threat and... Okay, let's just take with the pawn or take with the knight. Let's take with the pawn. Okay. Look here. Now finally this move f5. Knight c7. Okay, this is gonna be good now, I think. f4. Let's just push the pawns here. We have then also new challenger. And okay, it's good now, I think. I really had some troubles with my internet connection, so sorry about that, guys. Just breaking here, break and enter. G3, Queen H4 is of course the threat. Should I be bothered by this? No. Rook to B here. Knight will come, okay. But now G3. And okay. The standard. Hi, David. Really glad that you're here on the stream. Check, check. And now check. Check, check. What should we do? Let's play it like this, check. Okay. We have my nephew here. My nephew is going to challenge me now. Okay, he goes for standard lines. Queen's Gambit declined. We're just going to play our normal setups. Slav defense, exchange variation. So, okay, bishop to g4. Very good. Very good. Very good move. I like it. h6. Very good. Bishop to f4. Let's go here. Attacking. Attacking the bishop. So this is my nephew playing against me, so very, very good player. b4. Okay, we're gonna just... So can he really make this happen? Knight e2. Or should we go... Let's go here. a5. b3 is good. b5. Okay, he's gonna probably sacrifice something here. So I have to be fast. Yeah, not sure really why I did that. Why did I castle into his attack? But okay, we'll try to play this. I don't think that he can immediately sacrifice this because... Okay, very good. Let's maneuver a little bit our pieces. Very good. So he could be left with a backward pawn here. Okay. Let's just continue to push. Okay, we're just playing against one weakness, against this backward pawn. So, knight f4. Should we do this immediately? He's gonna check me. Let's just go into simplifications. Knight f4. Very good. Check. And first protection, queen d5, queen e4. Okay. Okay, just trading off and it's over. So we have a new challenger. Oh, it's David Köhler from Germany, one of my most loyal viewers on my channel. Let's see what he's going to try. I'm gonna go just standard King's Indian. He goes for London. Berry attack, very good. I see he watches my channel in my recommendations, so okay. We're just gonna play here knight e takes d, knight c6. queen b6. Good game, Ivan, for sure. Good game, Ivan. Very, very good. So, queen b6. Counter-attacking a little bit. Dave is attacking hard here. Captures, yeah. Captures. I'm just gonna stay here. Queen to b2, rook to w1. Bishop to f5, then queen takes b2 followed with queen to c2. So that's the goal. Forcing him really to castle finally, because okay, here is the problem. Let's open here the position. My goal is just simply to simplify the position here somehow. Okay, bishop g6 is good, I think. Bishop h6, bishop d4, bishop to c3 is an idea. So I think he has to castle now. Yeah, sorry, Sreten. I just want to play with more of my viewers, so okay, bishop here. There could be some problems now for Dave. Even e3 is the possibility to further simplify the position. If king f1, then maybe e3 or not. Maybe. Okay, finally we got what we wanted, but now after castling, I can take this one. Okay, sorry about that, Dave. Hi, Matthew. Very glad that you joined my stream, Matthew. We have Lucane. I'm not sure how to read this, so okay. Just gonna go for. Let's go against the Queen's Indian setups, into Indian preparation. So just going knight d2. They don't want to play. So how bishop a3, bishop d4. Now I'm going to take. Now I can play b4. b4. Knight b3. I want to control the dark squares here, and bishop b2. It's d6. Still I can delay the situation. Bishop to b2. Probably d6 now has to be played. Hi Dave, how are you doing, Dave? Okay, he's not allowing me to. I think I should go now into simplifications. c5, bishop b2, e3. Just keeping it calm, developing, and then when we have secured everything, then we're going to strike somehow. I could also play Queen to d8, bishop takes f6, but it's not so strong, I think. Bishop c4. Bishop e2, bishop c4. Let's play bishop c4. Knight d5, e4. Knight to f4 castles. Good evening, Tobias. Okay, good move. Finally, I can secure my king. Queen e2, rook d1, rook c1. Yeah, two en passants, very good. Queen e2. This is now the setup. It's an open center, so we have to occupy this open files with our rooks when we have an open center position. So open games have their own rules. I have the good activity, extra pawn, so I don't want to rush into attacks, just keeping a calm game. I'm doing very good. Thanks for asking, Manuel. Okay, queen c7, rook c1. There is always this tension. Maybe even b5 could be a possible. Maybe a slightly better idea was to play something like queen to b8, queen to a7, at least building some kind of a... Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Because bishop takes. I can take with knight, that's the problem. Knight takes e5. Okay, we have Manuel Paiva, 3+2. Let's give that one. Fight. Fight, Manuel. So, d4, knight to f6, knight to f3. We have a Hertz King's Indian preparation. We're going into our 150 attack. Bishop e3, queen to d2. Bishop h6, h4, h5. That's the main goal of the setup. So, yeah, I'm playing like for 30 years chess. So, knight d4, then f3. Okay. Bishop f6. F6, bishop c4. So are there some tactics? h4, g takes f6, h4, f takes g5, h takes g5, but he can maybe, but at least I could try h3. At least I could try h3. F takes g5, h takes g5, h takes g4, and then rook to h7, followed with rook to h1. The bishop has a good diagonal. So that's the tactic. Something like that. We'll see. And still I can again take with the knight. The knight is also very good. Yeah, but now I'm going to play very good. So he's not opening. That's better. That's better. That's better. So he can maybe take this one, but bishop f6. Let's try queen f2. It's okay. Check, check. Knight e5. Knight e3. G3. Okay, we'll see now what will happen from this one. Queen d4 is also a threat. Queen d4. The problem is now, I think, okay, very, very messed up game. We have in this Posizionerino Agatmatorino. He's following my brother-in-law's chess channel with some great videos, with some cool. Okay, we have close Sicilian setup, sort of. Okay, bishop. Let's go here. You can play on that. Yeah, it was really a cool game, I think. That was really a good one. Let's go b5. b5 has to be played. I have to be fast now. My opponent has attacked me really hard here. Okay. I could do this one. Takes. First the rook. Can I escape from this? Let's go here. I don't want to weaken my pawn structure. I have a piece up, so... Okay. It's not bad now. Yeah, Brock, challenge me when you want to play. My friend Brock from USA is here. So we're just going to fix the knight here on good square. Hi, Memento. Okay, we have some forks. I'll take this one, take this one. Look how many pawns are on this row. Okay, good game. So I don't have any more challengers. You can challenge me if you like. Good game. We have Eagle, 3+2. 3+0, sorry. It's a rated game. Okay. Not sure about this move, but let's try this one. H4. Bishop to H7, knight to H4. Bishop takes H7, knight to G5, queen to H5. Bishop C6. What to do now? C5, queen C5. Maybe bishop to A6, at least getting something with this bishop. F4 is good. F4 I like. F4 I like. Okay. E4. Okay, let's try this way. C5, F3. Trade it off. I could have taken it. I'm so stupid. I'm not concentrated. Well, I'm not sure why that is so. But okay. I'm not sure why I don't have more viewers. But it's part of the thing, what's basically popular on YouTube. I don't think that I'm really this popular guys on YouTube, so I can live with that. I think YouTube is more like I think it's more like okay. Good game, Eagle. We have again. Let's try here e4. Oh, we have the sharp Sicilian. We'll see what he has prepared here. He goes for his French defense setup. Okay, we have e5. There are now some tactics. But okay, we can play maybe something like... Still, I have to fix somehow this position. That's my main problem. So let's go knight to e2, c3, knight d4, and then f5, something like that. So I have to block here this position around this square. Okay, he's pinning me. This is actually a very good positional move. His bishop was bad anyway. He's pinning one of my good knights, sort of. Very, very nice move. But still, I'm going to attack this position further. Let's play something like rook to f2. If he takes, then I can double up my rooks. And I'm threatening sort of to get out of the pin with knight to d4. So knight d4, yeah, that's now a good position. Maybe he can try bishop c5, but I basically don't mind. So let's try to make our goal here. Tap, tap. He could try knight to c5, knight to e4. I have to have this protection of this pawn. f5 is my goal. This is a bad bishop anyway on e3. Not doing anything. Knight takes, then c takes. Yeah. Okay. Rook to f, rook to 1. Really, you have to really prepare this move. Should I take with the knight? But then I cannot again play on my idea. But I should again probably take with my knight because I'm waiting this knight to move, then f5. Then f5. Can I play immediately f5, f5, knight takes e5. Okay. g6, g4, f5. Okay, he's attacking further. Let's try bishop e3. Queen to e3, pardon me. Then f5. Okay, finally. After e takes f5, I could also try maybe e6 would be a good idea. If he doesn't react, I could go f6, followed with queen to h6. Yeah, that's now a huge problem. Maybe I could do another engine game, yeah, today. I really like this finals between Leela and... So, Michael, Dezhnik, are you liking this, do you like this engine games that I cover? Let's see. Let's try the Ruy Lopez. I haven't played the Ruy Lopez now in a while. Okay, C3. 92. I didn't try it really. I didn't try the Maya bot. I really didn't try it out. I really... And basically, I have to be honest, I don't even care how strong it is, because I really just wanted to analyze this best engine game, so that's why as I said, it's not... Okay, C3, D4. So could I make maybe some kind of a progress here? D4, he takes E5. And then maybe to have a good square for my knight. But first H3. Because I want to play now D4, E5, and after E5 I don't want him to come. It's Stockfish, of course, I think. I think it's really Stockfish. So we'll try now an attack. Calibrate my pieces a little bit. He doesn't have so many good squares. Okay. Now my pieces are breeding after this temporarily pawn sacrifice. But I really like my position now. They are not... Look at this setup. The knights are aiming, the queen will come. I think I will sacrifice one of these knights. Or the bishop on h7 could be an interesting idea. So the rook... Now I have some Greek gifts, I think. Let's try some Greek gifts here. Okay. Finally, we get our pieces active. Yeah, it's a checkmate. Okay, we have Knight of Lasker. Let's go, English opening, C4. But it can always transpose into something else. Basically, we have now King's Indian. Okay, the Petrosian, Bishop G5, H6. He's not interested in that. Okay. He has to protect now this one. So, Knight F5. Knight F4 maybe. Bishop D7, A4. Knight F4. Yeah. It has NNUE, this engines. So he's trying to challenge my knight, but okay, he can do that. It's not a problem for me. Should I go now queen to f6? Now there is a threat. c5, okay. Just liberating this long diagonal. Okay. g5. Okay. Very, very cool. Okay, we have now a good bishop here on e5. But I have to still prepare my attack here. g4. Okay, he can make that happen. But here. What to do now? Could we sacrifice this one? Not immediately, but later maybe. We could sacrifice this bishop. That's the moment that I've been waiting for. So, g4. I think it has to work. First check. So f3. Knight takes f3. Queen. But f3 is not good. So we have to make something here. Queen d4. Let's sack this rook. Oh, my time is up. I didn't see that. Red Queen army. Okay, good game. We have red queen army. I think I missed some tactics here. So it's your move. Yeah, I didn't play this Maya engine. I could try it out. Where can I do that? Could I find it? Should I have to? Do I have to download it or can I play immediately? Okay. D4, E4. We have something. We have a purge defense on a classical setup. Knight to F3, Knight to C3, Bishop C4, normal developing moves. Oh, my opponent has maybe some internet problems. He's not moving, or he's thinking hard here. Something is going wrong here. So, maybe we could analyze one game here live, played by Stockfish. What do you think about that idea? Immediately, right? We could analyze one Stockfish game here, live on stream, with your suggestions of moves. So something is not working here for my opponent. He has really some troubles. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. H6. Okay. Castle. So, if he doesn't castles, okay. Rook d1. He has now some troubles with the queen on the d file. Okay, let's see. Knight takes f7. Rook takes f7. Then what? What then? What then? Nothing then. Rook to f7. e5 doesn't bring so much. But then I could try Rook d7. Takes with the knight. I have queen to h5. Well, let's try it out. It's just a regular. It's just a. Let's try this one out. 5. Okay. He's preventing this idea. I have now. I cannot play. Okay, I really messed this one up. Can play bishop to f4. I have to really play bishop to f4. Very, very cool move. Bishop g3. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Now we have Eagle Georgia. So guys, would like to analyze one game with me together. Played by Stockfish NNUE. Let's try to do that. Would like to do that. Only Dave said like that he wants to do that, so I would love to hear some other opinions. So okay, we have castle. Queen d2. But we have to find really a great one. So c5 probably. b4. Takes. Very, very messed up position. So there is one tension here on the d file. Knight d5 maybe. f3 kicking away the knight. Bishop d3 is also an option. I have the supported pass pawn. That's very important. In a potential endgame, this could be a very good strategy. Thank you, Oisev. Okay, bishop d3. Sounds like a good choice, I think. No problem. You played really a good game, so I tried something and didn't work, so it's okay to lose sometimes. So knight d2, f3, bishop takes h7 first with check. Let's try this out. f5, bishop g6. I could escape, so at least a pawn from this mess. So he wants to take. I'm gonna take. It's really time now to escape with this bishop. It's not so good here. It's really a bad bishop. So queen g5. Queen g5 maybe was better. E takes f3, f3, e takes f3. Keeping my good angle here. Okay. Takes. Takes. Just playing some simplifications. Okay, let's see now a good Stockfish game. Let me find a good game. So let's see the current standings. This could be a good one. Okay, let's download this one. Okay, guys, we have here Stockfish versus Leela C0. So we don't have the engine on, so it's time for us to analyze the game. Let us see how this worked. Okay. We have d4 by Stockfish, d5, c4, Slav defense, knight to c3. So, do you know basically the idea about this move, knight to c3? Why that is a very aggressive line? So, there is always this exchange variation followed with. We have to. Let's see. After knight to f6, if you, for instance, take bishop to f4, it's a very aggressive line, and then you can build some kind of an e3, maybe f3, e4 idea in long terms. So the exchange variation, I think, a Slav defense player or Queen's Gambit declined player, from Black's perspective, he really doesn't like the exchange variation because he's used to some activities after d takes c4 and then followed with b5, b4. So that's his main goal. And I really think this knight to c3 is basically the preparation to play the move c takes d5. I hope you can follow what I'm trying to say. So here e3. If you try knight to f6, then you could go into complicated lines with d takes c4. This check Slav variations. You have to play f4 to defend opponent c4. Then bishop to f5 is sort of a main line e3. You will get your pawn back on c4 here, but the problem is now you have left some spaces here on b4, b3. That's I think the most important problem here. The main line is something like e6, bishop to c4. bishop to b4, queen to b3, queen to e7, or something by castling. So so that wasn't played, but that's why here we're playing immediately e3. We're not playing the move knight to f3, because you see now the problems after the move knight to f3. But after e3, the other problem is, again, from white's perspective, that you have really... No, I really don't know that, David, how many moves were prearranged, but we're analyzing just one game. It's not the point. I think this is a standard line. This is a line that we're used to see, so it's not a problem. It's a normal line. So here after e3, of course, after d takes e4, you can recapture. You don't have any more the troubles to play the move a4. But you see, always in chess, you have also some troubles. Sometimes one move is good, but it has, of course, its disadvantages. Now, this one is also good from another perspective, but it has, again, some disadvantages because you don't have your good activity with bishop to d2. So here, queen to b6, queen to c2, still normal theory. And what white always does here is delays the situation a little bit. We're waiting black to take the move d takes c4, because if we play with the bishop, bishop to d3, then maybe d takes c4 will happen, and then we take with the bishop. Now we're delaying with the move queen to c2, and if d takes c4 happens, then we can get out with the tempo with our bishop, and we would have played with the queen anyway, so that's why we're not losing any tempo. So I hope you can follow what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'm complicating things too much, so but it's really how I think about these positions in an opening. So queen to c2, let's see what Leela c0 played. Bishop to e6, threatening now. Here knight to f3. Of course, after d takes c4, you see what is, of course, the threat. We could go maybe into some knight to g5 lines. I think this is very aggressive, and after something like bishop to d5, you see e4 is a serious threat. So that's why you cannot basically take immediately. But Leela c0 played this move, and Stockfish played the move e4, creating this very dominant position in the center. Black has one pawn up, but again, what black has is a disadvantage. We would love, of course, to play something like e6. Yeah, queen to c2 prevents the move bishop to f5, but in my many setups when I play against the Slav defense, I really consider this move queen to c2 as a delaying move, because we would play the move queen to c2 anyway, but we play it in an early stage of the game because we want to wait a little bit. We're waiting where black is going with his pieces, then we can develop somewhere else. We can use some other activities. So here knight to a6, very important. Knight to b4, knight to d3 is the threat. Here bishop to e3, here we have knight to g4, and now bishop to f4. Okay, this is now a new line. This line hasn't been played, has never been played in chess history. At least I'm not seeing games in the database. So knight to b4, and now queen to d2. What we want to do is, of course, sometimes to get out of the range of this outpost, potential outpost. So this knight is very active, but when it comes to d3, I think we can immediately take it out, followed with queen to d3, and again we're continuing the game with these two powerful knights and two powerful pawns in the center. This bishop's activity is perfectly fine, although you're losing maybe some activities. You lose also a bishop pair, but still this bishop is undeveloped, and black has to make more things to happen. So let's go back. Sorry about that. I pushed back. So a3, finally kicking away the knight, and now bishop to d3. Okay, castles, very interesting by Stockfish and NUE. We can always take, of course, the pawn on d3. Let me see if bishop to c4 happens. Maybe we could try something like knight to e5. Is that working? Let's see. If bishop to c4 happens, what would be the suggested line? Knight to e5 doesn't work. Maybe queen to d4. But maybe b3 is interesting. Queen to b3. Is this actually working? It's not good. Queen to c2 maybe would happen. But again, we don't have to take. We can take out this one. Here, I think this is a very interesting line. So b3, maybe after bishop to a6. Then maybe trying some a4, b4, b5 ideas. This could be very risky. Queen to d3, or even d5 could be a possibility. d5, e takes d5, rook to c1, rook to e1 is also very interesting. So here, after the move castling, bishop to g4 was played. This is a clear idea. Bishop takes f3, followed with queen to d4. So, oh, again, I pushed the button back. So let's see. Bishop g4, queen to d3, finally taking, and now d5. Very, very aggressive move. Bishop to f3. If you play queen to f3, e takes d5, e takes d5. Although you have an isolated pawn, but this is a very, very active pawn. Rook to d1 will happen, rook to e1, and then d6, I think, is really a threat. So you cannot take immediately the knight. We have c takes d5, knight to d5, knight to d5, e takes d5. Now bishop to e6. We have rook to c1. What's going to happen if you try rook to d5? So is that checkmate on back rank? Rook to d5. So we could try maybe. Why cannot black take here? Queen c3. Is that a threat? Okay, rook d5, bishop d5, rook to c8 here. Then we go here. And we have some knight to e5, rook to c7 ideas. Okay, let's see what the engine says about the move rook to c1. Rook d5, queen to e4. I really have to use the engine now. Here, rook d5, queen to e4. Yeah, and then maybe with some knight to g5 ideas. Okay, this was played in the game. Rook d5, queen to e4 by Stockfish. g6, bishop to e5, attacking the rook. Rook to g8, and okay, it prevents, of course, now black from castling. f6, very risky probably. Bishop to c3, then rook to e1, attacking here this weak bishop on e6. Then if the bishop moves here, then we could have some bishop to f6 ideas, tactical shots. Knight to d5, knight to d4 is also very dangerous. So it's really a weird position here for black. Black has to stay with the rook here on g8, rook to e1, g5, knight d4, queen to h7. Okay, this is probably not good because you're getting the pieces too far away from the action. So, but what's basically black's threats here? I don't think that black has any good counterattack possibilities, although you can maybe be a pawn up here, but your king is really endangered here. So g4, g3. Yeah, we're stopping some attacks. And this is now bad bishop here. It's blocked out by its own pawns. It's not doing anything. Again, rook to g6, knight to e6, finally queen to e6, and now the check, b5. We can grab this one. Very, very cool move. Yeah, cannot take. You get some back rank problems. Rook e5. Then here the check. This comes into the game. It's game over. So really a bad game here by Leela c0. Queen to a6. First the check. We're covering. Again sneaking in with the queen. Rook to e6. Rook to d1. Forcing trades of rooks. Bishop to f4. This is really bad here for black. Black gets attacked through the whole game. h3. Very important move, although it's a temporarily pawn sacrifice, but we want to get our queen somewhere here on the king side. e5, rook to c1, bishop to e3, f3, kicking away the rook, very cool. Queen to h5, we can also take the pawn. Yeah, the king never castled in this game. b4, very, very Stockfish-like game. Bishop to c5, very cool move. Queen to f. So what we want to do is probably to get the rook somehow here. Queen to h5. Rook to f3, of course. Queen to h5, you lose the rook. Really nice activity. e4. Queen takes e4. What happens if queen to g3? Then, yeah, then you get the check. It's have again some back rank problems. Rook to a3, queen to, now again a new check, and now you cannot prevent anymore this very nice check. Good evening, Cutter. What are you gonna do? Yeah, we're threatening with this one. Oh, this is really some serious stuff. Rook to e7, very nice. Yeah, very, very nice here. Yeah, and this is winning. Very cool game. I'm not sure till which move it was prearranged, but I really like this line. And e3, you see bishop to e6, trying to hang on to this pawn, knight to f3. So I think this is the most important thing to realize. e4, even knight to g4, g5 is an opportunity, so it's playable also. The bishop has to retreat, or you lose the bishop. Bishop to c4 will happen. So it's basically a bad line. Let's see this line, how it's evaluated by Stockfish. Yeah, the evaluation is already 0.1 for white, so it's probably one of these openings that are prearranged by the computer chess championship in order to make the things more interesting for us viewers. So yeah, typical Stockfish game. I agree. They so I can accept a new challenge. I wanted to really see one game by Stockfish and NE. I didn't work anything on my chess today, so I wanted to see something at least today. Yesterday I worked night shift, so I really hate the day when I cannot work on my chess. At least to see one line, to see something. That helps me out in my preparation. So, okay, at least I know now after d takes c4. But I've played this line many times. I most of the time, as I said, I play the move knight to g5. That's simply what I'm trying to do. But okay, let's have now a new challenger, Red Queen Army. I hope you don't mind that I've analyzed one game, but that's how you should basically work on your chess. At least try to learn every day something new. So at least one thing is perfectly fine. No, it was Cadera. It was really one analyzed game just by Stockfish, NNUE, and Leela C0. So Stockfish has a 7-point lead in the continuous. So Red Queen Army, it's your move. Yeah, Stockfish plays this game. It's really sacrificing the pawn for the initiative and incredible stuff. Thank you, Kader. Really appreciate your words. Thanks very much. Okay, we have the London system, the accelerated, maybe h5. So I'm going to go c5 immediately. Breaking his fortress here. Okay, d6. So now e5 is a threat. e5. I like e5. D takes e5. And I'm going to open the e-file. That's the most important thing. Just opening. Yeah, it's not so easy just to attack. You have to also watch your development, and you have to also watch your center. So you cannot just rush into attacks with h4, h5. I'm not one of these guys that scares immediately. Gets scared. Okay, what to do? Should I try bishop? Let's try knight to g4. e4. Okay. You can play maybe one check, but nothing special. G takes h7, king to h8. Okay. Maybe he can play another check, but should I be scared? No, probably not. Okay, d5. Just getting some time. Okay, attacking. Bishop d6, d3 again. Queen g5. Where's he gonna go with his... Check. Check. Okay, what to do now? Here the knight. Bishop e3. Knight takes... No. Maybe he should pin me. Bishop e3. Bishop takes... Probably not the best of lines that I've chosen here. Okay. So we have then Mr. Schlitzohr. He's probably from Germany. I've lived in Germany and this is typical. So where's Mr. Schlitzohr? We have Anon Chess Coder. Yeah, playing rated games and then 3+2. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing subs, yeah. Guys, this is... Yeah, I'm playing against my viewers here. So, Bishop e3. Okay. Probably c4 is now one of the best ways. Yeah, thank you. I really was happy when I played against such strong opponent. So okay. Bishop d7, d4, b5. He cannot castle anymore, I think. On the queen side, he has weakened the pawn structure too much with both of this. And maybe c4 here, yeah. I think c4 is good. And then b5. He has exposed himself, I think, a little bit too much here. I'm not sure if that's working. So f4 can be met with knight takes. Okay. b4. Yeah, queen c7. Rook here. Okay. What to do? This is not working. Takes. I messed this one up really. This is such a bad position. I really messed this up. I have to resign. But something went wrong here, really. Yeah, okay. So I have a Really good position here. I shouldn't have played b4, okay. Knight d1. b3, it's not good. Queen c8. Yeah, and I can hold this position. Okay. So this will be the end of my stream. I'm really a bit tired. It's already 0:30 here in Croatia. I'm sorry, guys. Next time we'll play new games. This will be it for today. So I'll memorize him here. Simon Markovic, Mr. Schlitzer, and Red Queen Army. You're the one to play next time. I'm sorry, I really have to go to sleep. So see you soon. Chess the best, of course. Bye.